Good morning, everyone. Competing in the third division means travelling the length and breadth of the Scottish mainland, and Rangers' itinerary has taken them back to the northeast, where the odyssey began in August. The blue tune bursting at the seams with anticipation as Balmoor enjoys another day in the football spotlight. No problems on the weather front. The pitch has been covered this week. Peterhead getting a bit of help from Ross County. Peterhead make two changes from the side that drew 0-0 at Hampden against Queen's Park last week. Rory McAllister and David Cox are drafted in. Old stagers Robbie Winters and Martin Babbage dropped to the bench. There are tactical options aplenty for Jim McInally, but we think they'll start with a 4-5-1 shape, Billy.
Yeah, I think they'll sit there with a 4-1-4-1 formation, Derek. They're looking for a nice, secure, solid back four performance. Plenty of numbers in midfield, with Redmond and David Cox getting forward to support Rory McAllister, I should say. He's hurt SPL teams in the past. He's got to be closely watched. He could put Rangers to the sword today.
Rangers have had a stomach virus doing the rounds, as well as a few niggling injuries. Ian Black is under the weather, but plays. Black returns from suspension. Dean Shields will start on the bench. One change from last week's 4-2 win against Berwick.
They also go this 4-1-4-1 system. You'll be looking for that pretty vulnerable back four this season, you have to say, to be protected by Kyle Hutton. There's plenty of quality in midfield. Andy Little chipping in with a few goals. David Templeton getting forward today to try and support the exceptional Francisco Sandaza. It's all about his attitude today. If it's spot on, he could be amongst the goals and he could hurt Peterhead.
Peterhead in mid-January. Rangers have journeyed to this hard-working strip of Aberdeenshire, knowing full well that graft, as much as craft, will be essential if they want to rack up a 7th away win on the bounce. English-born, but certainly an honorary Scot by now, Mike Tumilty is the referee. And away we go on this Sunday. Peterhead attacking the goal to our right in the first half. Going towards their own supporters. There's the lively David Cox. Back with Ross Smith, central defender on loan from Dundee United. Trains with them on a daily basis. Peterhead are up for this, as you would expect. The free kick has been awarded. So went Kyle Hutton in the sitting role again for Rangers today.
Certainly have to be a little bit quicker than that on the ball. You know these Peterhead players. Dean Cowie there. As soon as he takes his first touch, Kyle Hutton, Dean Cowie right on top of him, reads the situation, nicks the ball, but also gets his team a free kick.
Cowie has gone forward. The only one scoring outside the box. Oh, and look at the space, look at the freedom as the header came in from Scott Ross. And Neil Alexander forced into urgent action.
It's that vulnerable defence we're talking about. I think is it Perry's got himself off of, maybe Ian Black there when you see, but he gets the flick on anyway. Yeah, it's Ross Perry's dropped him.
Rangers have scored 20 goals in their last 5 away matches. They conceded 7 goals in those games. Black. And Chris Hegarty. Oh, it was a dangerous one. Flicked behind for the corner by Scott Ross.
Yeah, Rangers get Hegarty forward. I think he's got to deal with it, Scott Ross. I think he's decent defender. Yeah, can fly in his own net, but he's got to get that front post area. You see he does. Gets the fortune he deserves.
McLeod will deliver. McLeod, one of the Rangers players to have been suffering the stomach virus this week. There goes Graham Smith and says that's mine. A show of solidarity from Rangers players and supporters as they remember Rab Learmonth. McCann tried to clear his lines. Here's Templeton. He's so dangerous from that sort of position.
Get to the break of the ball, Rangers. McLeod picks out to him, and when he gets in this situation, he's only thinking one thing: maybe Shakipolo should try and hit the target. Sometimes goalkeeper gets a touch. Sandaza coming in at the back post, but much better from Rangers. Second balls direct from Templeton. Just to finish, it wasn't there.
The last played against Peterhead as a Wraith Rovers player in April 2008. 5-2 home defeat. Here's Sandaza. He's waiting for the support to arrive in the middle. McLeod. Hutton. He's giving it to David Templeton. It's a couple of efforts in the space of 60 seconds from David Templeton.
Yeah, none of them on target. A little bit like Ian Black earlier on. Willing runners you see in the picture there. Little again coming in from the right, but a little slip ball maybe the best way. That was a Ollie, what, 25 yards out. Just maybe a little reverse pass from Templeton.
Lee Wallace. Templeton cushioned it perfectly. Wallace! And Smith couldn't hang on. And it's Sandaza for Rangers. Well, just the boost he needed. Fran Sandaza. Right place, right time. Rangers have the lead.
It's been coming, and I told you he would score. After me saying he's not started the game very well. Brilliant from Templeton. Wallace getting involved with the run. Little give and go. Good strike. Smith blocks out. Maybe should have done better, palmed it away, but Sandaza on the mark. Sharp there when there's a goal at stake for him. Well taken. Smith might be disappointed there when he sees it. There's plenty of venom, plenty of power on the shot from Lee Wallace. Excellent play from him, but maybe just get it away from goal. As soon as you beat it out of the way, you're in trouble.
Graham Smith, who has been kept busy in the last few minutes. Sandaza with the goal. Only his second for Rangers. Here's McAllister taking on Ross Perry, and it's David Cox for Peterhead. And the goal-bound threat was genuine.
Yeah, it's McAllister again. So robust, I say. As soon as Perry lets it, bounces in trouble. You know he's strong. Good awareness to spot Cox coming in from that left-hand side. Just tries to drill it for that far post. Just misses the target up. It's nice from McAllister. That's what he's all about. Gives you a hard time, no matter what level. We'll be looking for more from Cox, Jim McInally as well. Been going back the way a lot in the game. We want to get him forward. Him and Jamie Redden.
That's going to be a free kick to the Blue Tudors. Perry committing himself. McAllister involved. Less than pleased with that last decision. It's Ryan Strachan's turn to take this Peterhead free kick. It took a deflection off McLeod. Well, that will be a corner to Peterhead. The excitement builds. The Peterhead supporters behind the goal away to our right. David Cox with it, and who wants to knock it home? Nobody for Peterhead. Came back towards Cowie. Ross Smith it was, who was right up near the goal line. Space opening up for McCann. So away by Kribari. just a brief inquiry about possible handball as well.
The Rangers don't defend it very well again.
Rangers aren't thinking about half-time just yet. Andrew Little looking to test Graham Smith.
It's a lovely ball from Black, from left to right. Little this time pulled away. For me, tries for the far corner, just doesn't get the connection, but it's a great pass from Ian Black.
1 minute to be added on to the 45. The Peterhead ball. They've been outplayed the latter part of this first half, Peterhead, but I can't say they've been outworked. Ross Smith.
I think they were a goal down in this fixture the last time as well, weren't they? So, same situation. Maybe looking at it, look, lads, only one in it, you know, if we get that next goal, you know, goals change games. They did go 2-1 up, deserved to win the last game against Rangers, but I think Andy Little's late strike, so not all is lost for Peterhead.
David Cox. It's going to be a Rangers throw, and that will likely be the last piece of action in this first half. Rangers are 1 goal to the good. Spanish striker Fran Santaza giving them the lead.